Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Saturday, the 26th of February. With Robert Murray McShane, we continue reading through Paul's first letter to the Corinthians, today chapter 13. Probably one of the best known passages, Paul's teaching on love, often used at weddings, usually taken out of context, and nobody ever sits and looks at just how high the demand is. It's not just saying, if you love, and love is a part of life. I believe it says, this is a lifestyle. You have to be marked entirely by life. I'm struck by verse 3. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. And I think sometimes people think of love as an aspect of life. I will love these people. I will be loving on certain occasions. But as I read this, I'm struck by our whole life needs to be marked like this. We need to be people of love. And that needs to be our character. And this is quite distinct from the world's character. Everybody thinks everybody should be kind at times, that you shouldn't be self-seeking except when you're looking for promotion, or when you're trying to get a new job, or when you're going onto a sports field, or there's a whole lot of times where you should be self-seeking. You shouldn't be boastful except, and the world admires these characteristics, but doesn't actually live them. And some people will have some of them some of the time, but life can't, you can't get on in life, you can't be successful, you can't climb to the top of the pile if your whole life is marked by this kind of protecting others, hoping, not becoming easily angered, etc. But that, as Christians, this is what our life should be marked as. This kind of patient, kind, not being envious of other people, never putting ourselves first, not being self-seeking, helping others, keeping no record of wrongs. If our lives are marked by this, we would be different to the world, and our entire lives would be lives of love. And so this is what we're challenged to do as Christians, that this is how we are called to live. And the reason Paul gives for challenging us in this way is saying everything else will pass away, but love won't. And so if this becomes our character endures. If this is what our lives look like, what our nature is, that endures. Everything else will pass away. He ends up saying, these three remain, faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. So our lives need to be full, absolutely full of love. And that way they endure into eternity. Be challenged by that and know that God's with you to help you. Be blessed.